Hello YouTube, welcome to Bub's World. I'm your host Bub, and today we're going to look at some modern comics, and I'll give you a little insight to some of the crap I've been reading. So without further ado, let's see how I did.
You're watching Bub's Comics, Bub.
Alright, so I got a bunch of modern comics, we got some foil variants, we got a bunch of stuff, and I'll tell you a little bit about what I'm reading. So let's go ahead and make me small and get to the haul. Yo! There it is. First up, foil attack. We got Dark Droids, Star Wars Dark Droids, doing foil the way foil should be done, which is to give us this nice chrome dome there. Still have plenty of the art and color in there. It doesn't have to all be foil. It should be foil accents. Trade dress in foil. That's the way foil should be done. Great little representation there. Take note, everybody. That's how you do foil. Little reader book here. Scarlet Couture. Nice leg cover. I bet Simple Simon of the Simo Simple verse or whatever is enjoying that. Looking good. Digging that. Interior story was just okay. The story was decent, but the art wasn't great. But I really love this cover. I just thought it was great. Next up, Ghost Rider and Wolverine. Story is just okay. The covers were terrible for this run. This was the best one I could find. George Perez cover. It's okay. It's not amazing, and just a real letdown. I wanted some really good covers out of this run, out of this little crossover event kind of thing that they did, and they just didn't give it to us. They just gave us crap for that one. It's just a letdown, because anymore it's like, hey, maybe you're not going to give us the most amazing stories in these cash grabs. You know, maybe you're not even going to give us good interior art in these cash grabs. But you should at least be giving us good covers for the cash grabs. I mean, at least let me pay $3.99 for a great cover. That makes me happy. What was it? I don't even think this was more than $3.99. This is $4.99 for this book. You could have gave us some better covers. Instead, there was a bunch of schlock. All right. Next up, we got Gun Honey. Really loving these series. Gun Honey. This is Heat Seeker, a Gun Honey story, whatever. And I enjoyed the first run of Gun Honey, and this one's no letdown either. So really digging that. So enjoying, and that's fantastic art right there. Nothing wrong with that. So we'll take it. Next up, we got Bombshell and Tom Tom. You got robots, you got babes, you got old-timey airplanes, you got Tommy guns. This cover has everything I'm looking for. The interior was just okay. The art wasn't very good, honestly, and it was a sparse story. So, you know, it's okay. American Mythology Publications. I have almost bought several of their books because they had interesting covers, but the interiors on these are garbage. But you know, it is what it is. It was worth a shot. I'll throw an indie publisher some love every now and then. Barbarella number 5. These books are just getting terrible. They look so good on the pre-orders, because I do my pre-orders online, and I see all these dark kind of painted covers, and they have the backlight behind them, and they look so clean and crisp and everything. They're just popping off, you know. And then I get them, and they look like charcoal muddled drawings. I mean, I don't think it's the print quality either. I think it's just the way art translates right now. And it just doesn't look good. I think that it looked so much better on the computer screen than it looks printed on the page. So that's just kind of disappointing. For that reason, when I see a cover like this from now on pre-orders, I'm gonna take a step back, and I'll buy it in person if I see it at a shop. But I'm probably not gonna pre-order anymore like that. Attack of the Foils returns. So the most reprinted cover, the most homaged cover, the most decoupaged cover you've ever seen is back again, but this time official from Marvel with the Amazing Spider-Man 300. Just here you go. Fantastic book, but really it's all about that foil, and this one does not disappoint. Another artfully done foil. This is very much similar, if not exactly the same, as the Mexican reprints that we had a few years back, and that have now been gaining some more popularity again. And you know, I had bought the Wolverine set for like, I think it was 25, 30 bucks shipped from Mexico years back. And now you see those for like 60 bucks a piece. And I had bought a 3-pack for that for 30 bucks. So I had missed out on the Venom pack, which is what this came from. So glad to have this version now. It's super clean. I think they're wonderful. I love that. Like that's primo. That's a good foil cover. And one of my favorite artists, we got Frank Cho coming in with Supergirl Special, issue number 1. To get the Frank Cho cover, I was very pleased with that. The perspective on this one's a little odd. Her legs are a little short. She's kind of thrusting from the hip, but it is pretty. It's a pretty cover. I love her face. I think he did a beautiful job on that. I think Frank Cho, there's a lot of sexy kind of art that Frank Cho does, if you will. But my favorite Frank Cho art is this kind of pure good girl style, where it's very, you know, just pretty and nice and a true good girl artist. So that's my favorite work from him. And he definitely did not disappoint on this one. So thank you, Frank Cho, for another home run of a cover. And that's it. I hope y'all appreciated that. It's a quick haul today. Some of the modern books that I'm picking up and reading. I'm also reading a couple of other runs. And I think I'm going to wait till I collect those. And then when I'm done reading through them, I like to read miniseries. So 3-4 book issues. The 3-4 issue runs. I like that. That's my bread and butter. That's my favorite stuff to read. So I think as I collect those and read them, then I'll do like a little small review or whatever and talk about my thoughts on the run and go through the covers. So stay tuned for that. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. If you did, hit the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Keep the wheels and the bus going round and round here in Bub's World. So we thank you for that. And we'll catch you next time in Bub's Comics. Remember to read a comic and don't apologize for the glare. Bye-bye.
Now subscribe, you egg-sucking pieces of gutter trash. Now.